Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be finally starting my seedling trays with my seeds for the garden for 2022. So I'm gonna be mixing up some soil today because I have two different kinds. I bought some the other day at Home Depot, but I also found some potting soil outside. So I'm going to use that as well. I'm gonna mix it up. Literally going to just mix them both together. So see what happens with that. I am also going to clean up the garden a little bit. It's looking a little bit ragged after the winter. So I'm going to be raking and just cleaning up one side of it for now, just because I might not have enough energy for the other side right now. That could be another video. So let's get to it and mix up the soil.
a long time. Some of the old songs. For old time's sake. As time goes by. Been a long time. Some of the old songs. For old time's sake. As time goes by. It's been a long time. For old time's sake.
Okay, now that you have all of your cups and your little pots filled up, I'm going to go ahead and water these so that when we put the seed in, and then you water it, it doesn't just like float all around on top. I kind of left some of these a little bit overfilled, but you can do that because once you pour the water in, the soil is going to sink down and level out. And even if it's overfilled a little bit, it's not a big deal. I have some just regular overhead like lights that I got from Home Depot, and my husband rigged them up for me so that they all attach into this one switch, and it's very handy. I know that there's a lot of cords here, but I will not electrocute myself, don't worry. I've kind of maneuvered the pots around that so I don't get the electrical stuff wet. But now, yeah, let's go ahead and water some of these, and you'll see what it looks like when you water. See how it sinks down? Your soil is sinking down in there. If you had a seed on top of your soil there, or even underneath the soil a little bit, the seed would just float around in that water. So you want to water these first so that the seeds don't get lost. You'd be like, oh my gosh, now I gotta find the seed again and redo it. You should have a hole in the bottom of your little pots for drainage so the water doesn't just sit in there. These are already, they have holes in them already, so, but these solo cups, I just punched a hole in the bottom so that they can drain. Now if you're going to plant something in these bigger ones, like this one here, you want to put a rock over those holes. Even though those are there for drainage already, the rock just kind of helps it a little bit more so it doesn't mold or get too wet. So I'm gonna water these and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have our little pots watered, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the first seeds. So I'm gonna go with these, my favorite. Can't wait. These honeycomb hybrids. And I'm gonna actually put 3 seeds in each of these little pots. 1, 2, maybe there's 3 there already, but I'm gonna just push them down in there. And then I'm gonna, since the soil is wet, we don't need to rewater them again right now. Just gonna let them get covered up. And there you go. Now you just do that about 1,000 more times. Drop one where you want it. The tomato seedlings are really easy to transplant. So once they start growing, you can take them out and just have one in each one of these and put the others in another tray once they get bigger. But for now, we are going to, oh, I'm stuck. All right, next, after you have your seeds placed in your little pots, I very, very much recommend labeling them, because I can't tell you how many times I'm like, oh yeah, I'll remember which ones those are in, and I don't. So I just cut up some paper here. It's like a thicker stock paper that I've had, that I had from other things. So I just kind of reuse those. I don't need to go out and get any more plastic ones. Just going to use what I have at home. Just put those in the top of each one so you remember. Because, yeah, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of stuff going on in life. And don't always remember things. Especially which seeds are in which exact pots of, all these. So just gonna put these in here. Then I'll remember. Kind of shove them down the side there. And you're done. Okay. Now that you have all your seeds in your trays and your little pots ready to be germinating and growing and everything, it's nice to get some pictures of all your hard work, because then you can be like tracking your progress over the next couple months, and it's really exciting when you start to see the seedlings pop up. Also, you want to try and keep the temperature of where your seeds are germinating to what is recommended on the packet so that they are successful and they come up. But make sure to not let the soil get dry. Right at first when they're germinating, you want them to be moist, not soaked, but kind of moist and like damp so that they can start up. Also, if you have grow lights, that is great. I keep mine on 24/7. Last year I tried turning them on and off, like night and day and everything, but I found that they came up faster with the lights on 24/7. So you can get like the smaller seedling trays that are like 24 in a tray, but I find that once it comes time to transfer your seedlings into bigger pots, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So you might as well just get a little bigger starting tray to start the seeds. Then you don't have to do that. So as far as right now, we're done with the seeds and everything, but if you want to come outside, I'm gonna go get my garden kind of cleaned up, and you can see how I had all my little seedling pots stored for the winter. They're underneath my raised bed that I have outside all winter, which they seem to do fine. So they were out there and they're okay still. So let's go outside. It's so nice out, finally. I'm so excited for spring. I know it's probably I think it's supposed to snow again next week, but if I can get out there and work the soil up, see what's going on. I had so many tomatoes last year, it's not even funny, and I have a lot of tomato vines out there still that need to be either burned or put in compost, but I really don't have that much space for all those, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And thank you for joining me, watching me start my seeds for this year. It's really fun for me. I just get a kick out of it, so I can't wait to see what starts popping up in the next couple weeks. I'll see you later. Bye. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you would help a girl out, subscribe and like this video and hit the notification bell so you get any updates or notifications whenever I post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we have some kind of growth happening in our seedling trays. So thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.